space. But who?
Third Phase Moon, Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent, we're going to be going over the launch today. In case you missed it, there's something crazy that was captured by the SpaceX cameras as Elon Musk launches his rocket to unleash Starlink. It was an incredible ride. We were watching it very closely, and some people stated as the stream was running live, UFO, and we're running it in just a moment. Captured June 3rd, 2020. Something very amazing. Let's just roll the video. They try and cut the feed, but then it appears out from the backside. There it is. Let's roll it one more time, get a closer look. The object, it's quite large. You can see it making a reflection off the Starlink apparatus itself. Again, another closer look. What are we looking at? When the live chat erupted, when these lights appeared, is pretty astonishing to say the least. And you could tell that SpaceX purposely seemed to switch camera angles, cover it up. Is this maybe NASA doing their own editing, trying not to show us the evidence right here? It is definitely in plain sight. We're looking at something. Brett, what's your thoughts here? Is this maybe just simply space debris? It's kind of interesting as we're looking at it.
Yeah, like Elon Musk in the past week launched the Dragon as well, and there was also strange anomalies around the spacecraft itself, but I like this one better. Today's launch and moments afterwards, once the Starlink got into space, we saw this luminous object just pop up, and you could see it just reflect off the ship itself from the bottom of the booster itself. And then it kind of comes up moments afterwards along the Starlink satellites, and you can see it reflect as well. It's quite stunning. You look at it comparatively to maybe debris off the ship itself. It doesn't tumble. It's not erratic. This thing stays stationary. It seems like it's on a mission scouting whatever the Starlink is up to. I think it looks suspicious. In my opinion, this is controlled.
Yeah, it's definitely very interesting because this object seems to stick around. It doesn't drift off into space behind the SpaceX rocket. No, it basically flanks it, keeps up with it, and definitely shows its light upon the surface of the SpaceX rocket and the Starlink apparatus. I'm just going to let it roll a little bit. As we do, I want to see your comments below. Let me know what you guys think right now. All right, we're getting a lot of opinion here in the Premier chat. Let me ask you guys right now, is this something that is one of ours, or is it some kind of extraterrestrial scout ship flanking the Dragon, flanking SpaceX? What is it? Brent, again, I'm going to have to agree with you. This isn't looking like space debris, if you ask me.
Yeah, you notice there's a little piece of space debris, and it's kind of tumbling, and the light wasn't even hitting it. Comparatively to what we're seeing here, I'm thinking this thing's self-illuminated. It's not just a reflection off the sun. This thing is emitting energy. You know, it's interesting. Last week when the Dragon was up, we uploaded some videos that had these other anomalies next to it. But then moments afterwards by YouTube, there was kind of a claim by the National Geographic on that particular video. So it seems like SpaceX and Elon Musk is now kind of going more of a monetized effort, and it's not as easy just to share SpaceX launches and their videos without some sort of disturbance by YouTube, which we got just a week ago. So we'll see what happens to this video. So I suggest you guys share this now before NASA or maybe even Elon Musk shuts this down.
Now that I'm looking at this again, notice a second light appear right next to the orb. There it is. You see the space debris to the bottom right, and then the bright orb making its appearance towards the cameras. But then again, quickly NASA scrubs that image, gets to the other angle, but it couldn't hide from this UFO. It wants to be seen, no matter the efforts of NASA trying to not share the certain angles and track this anomalous object. Whatever it is, it does seem that there is some kind of intelligence behind it, especially, again, keeping up with the rocket right before it releases the Starlinks into space. The comments are building up, and I gotta say, most people are pretty much stating that this does look very strange indeed, that it has some intelligence. It doesn't look like space debris. There's no tumble action in regards to its characteristics of flight. No, it's keeping up with the SpaceX rocket. Very interesting. I'm glad that everybody's participating in this premiere. Again, it's very important that you leave your comments, give this video a thumbs up as you're watching it. Make sure you copy paste this link and share it on your social media, and tell everybody that SpaceX was surrounded by an extraterrestrial possible UFO. What's going on? Brent?
Yeah, when these launches happen, I do believe once anything hits outer space right above Earth, the ETs are interested in what's going on. So they're going to take a close look. I don't think there's nothing to be alarmed about, but they're definitely interested, and they're going to take it upon themselves and check this out and see if there's any threat to it. So I think it's more like a surveillance system by ET to check things out and kind of maintain a sense of like almost policing space in a sense.
I believe this object is illuminated by light, because you can see its reflection of light, its brightness cast its light upon the craft itself. It's not simply debris just hanging out there being reflected off the sun. No, it's casting its own light. You can see it being casted onto the spacecraft, SpaceX itself. In my opinion, it's definitely an orb, a UFO, possibly life in space. Is this some kind of creature that's just curious about the SpaceX, or definitely there's intelligence behind it, if you ask me. But then again, I'm looking at all your guys' comments, and we're all kind of on the same page that this needs to be shared, and it needs to, we need to get some answers from NASA.
Elon Musk is a pioneer in space, and he is interested in ET and extraterrestrial life out there, and he wants us to go there and be interplanetary. I wonder what he thinks of this video. Is he taking a look and questioning himself and asking the big question, what are these anomalies?
Absolutely. Why hasn't he come forward in public and stated some of the anomalies that his own cameras have captured? Great point there, Brent. Now, I wanted to give everybody a heads up. You may have seen our movie as we were going around the state of Hawaii promoting our movie, The Night Marchers. Well, now it's available worldwide, and you could watch it right now on Amazon Prime. The link is below. I suggest if you want to see a scary movie in regards to a local legend here in Hawaii and take your mind off what's kind of going on around the world right now, Night Marchers is a wild ride, and I suggest you guys check it out. Here's the trailer. Again, the link's below, and if you guys captured anything amazing in the skies, submit it to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins. We'll see you next time.
We're gonna die soon.
I disrespected the Aina. I disrespected my bloodline.
Get down!
Tim! Stop filming, Tim! Put your face down!
I don't know. Just something doesn't feel right.
Night marchers! I shouldn't have done this. I broke sacred kapu. If you don't get out of here soon, Tim, you'll be dead too. I won't wait for you. It's getting dark soon. That's when they come out at night.
We're trying to
We need these shots.
We gotta. Come on.